the resistance.
How you people feeling over here? That's all right.
Yeah!
Man, I think everybody in the nation should be able to spend a day in Texas this week. That's what I think. Yes, I went the wrong way. How are you guys doing? What's up? I love coming back here. And in the spirit of that, we're gonna play this song. I wanna tell you a little bit about my story. And I'm not gonna preach for too long, and the goal here is not to preach to you, but I wanna tell you my story because it just might give some people out there hope that are going through something similar, maybe worse. When I was in 6th grade, I found out that my mom had cancer. And my mom was deeply religious. My mom was a Jesus freak. She wouldn't let me wear black, all right?
Red.
That's right. She didn't know it was the best color. My mom was deeply religious. She never would have taken me to a Skillet show. I can promise you that. Couldn't listen to rock and roll, not even Christian rock and roll. But my mom was just religious, Jesus freak. And I remember being confused why God would let my mom have cancer because she loved him so much. And I asked my mom that question, what's the deal? Why does God do this to you? This doesn't seem fair. And my mom sat me down and she basically said something like this: if I die from cancer, you cannot be mad at God because God is always good. And I said, okay, that's a deal, but for the record, I don't think it's a very good answer. Especially when you're in 6th grade and you want answers, you know? My mom fought cancer for 3 years, surgery, chemo, radiation. I don't know if you've ever been around someone who's dying, but you've probably heard it said, you walk into the room and you can feel death. It's kind of a hard thing to explain, it's horrible. And for about 1.5 years straight, walking into my house, it would feel like the stench of death. My mom wasted away. Couldn't have been more than 90 pounds at the end, no hair, didn't look like my mom anymore. She died, I was 14 years old, and I remembered what my mom had said: I cannot be mad at God because he's always good, and I held on to that. A few months later, my dad got remarried. She had 3 kids, we had 3 kids. It was not a match made in heaven, I don't think. World War III started in my house, man. Me and my dad did hateful things to each other for a long time. And I felt confused and alone and angry. And I got tired of my dad telling me what a loser I am, and what a failure I am, and what a great disappointment I am, and how I'm never gonna be good enough. Wish I'd never been born. I got tired of it. And I was 15 years old, and I was so mad, and I was so angry, I wanted to hurt somebody. And I used to pray at night, God, please, God, let this be the night that my verbally abusive father tries to physically abuse me because I have been making a plan to hurt him for a long time. Please let this be the night. And I was 15 years old and I was in my room and I was broken and I just said, God, I have never questioned whether you're real. I know you're real and I believe you created me, but I'm not sure that you're listening. And my mom said that you're good, and I'm not sure that I think you're good either. And if you are listening, I need to know you tonight. Not just like a God who made stuff, but I need to know you tonight like a friend. And I found out at age 15 in my bedroom, alone at night, that Jesus isn't just some guy we read about in a notebook. And Jesus isn't just somebody we sing songs to in some old church building with a bunch of religious people. I found out that Jesus was alive tonight in my room, on my bed. And I found out that Jesus was a friend that would never betray me. And even better than that, I found out that Jesus was a Savior that not only would make my life better, he would give me a brand new start. In God, I also found out that he was a father who would never be ashamed, embarrassed to call me his kid. I say this story because there's a lot of people probably hurting more than me tonight. Some of your situations, I'm sure, are worse. Abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, bullied at school, fighting with your parents, fighting with your kids, divorce. Everybody's going through stuff. And I'll tell you this story tonight because we want you to know that no matter what you're going through, that you are not a failure, and you are not ugly, and you are not a mistake, that there is a God who loves you tonight, no matter where you come from, no matter what you did. And that same God who keeps this earth and sun and moon and stars exactly where they have to be, he is the same God who is listening to you tonight in your room, on your bed. Skillet at least once. Oh, nice one. 5 times. I love you. I love you, people. I love you. Well, we're going to play some more rock and roll for you down here.